Hello, my name is Stephen, and today is the 6th of March 2023. It's good to have you with us today. I want to thank you for joining me. My newspaper has a section called It Wasn't All Bad, and that section always appears on the very first page of reports. Each time there are 3 positive or uplifting stories, and here's one of the most recent. Jason Arday grew up in a deprived part of Clapham, London. He didn't talk at all until he was 11, and at 18 he couldn't read or write. He'd been diagnosed with autism and global development delay, which means that a child under the age of 5 is behind in at least 2 of 5 key areas of development. Despite these early setbacks, Jason has progressed through 2 GCSEs to a degree, 2 MAs, and then in 2016 a PhD. Jason is now Cambridge University's youngest Black professor ever. He's just 37, and he began as part of the Faculty of Education at Cambridge this week. This follows work as a professor at Glasgow, and before that associate professor at Durham. He's also visiting professor to the Nelson Mandela University of South Africa. Jason is a British sociologist, writer, and fundraiser, best known for his research on race and racism. As a fundraiser in 2010, Jason ran 30 marathons in 35 days to raise money for shelter and the Shooting Star Children's Hospice. His inspiration to support these charities came from a visit when he was 17 years old to a homeless shelter, where he was surprised to see people my age struggling for something as fundamental as a roof over their head. By 2020, Jason had raised a total of £4.5 million for 70 different charities. Jason is quoted as saying, "If we want to make education more inclusive, the best tools we have are solidarity, understanding, and love." This version of the treasured words from 1 Corinthians 13 is from a translation called The Voice. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love isn't envious, doesn't boast, brag, or strut about. There's no arrogance in love. It's never rude, crude, or indecent. It's not self-absorbed. Love isn't easily upset. Love doesn't tally wrongs or celebrate injustice, but truth. Yes, truth is love's delight. Love puts up with anything and everything that comes along. It trusts, hopes, and endures no matter what. Love will never become obsolete. We might pull a passage like that apart, adding and deducting, tweaking this or that, saying it our way. But ultimately, to summarize Jason's quote, love includes. Jason's story is an inspiring one, whether as an achiever from a disadvantaged base, as an advocate for others, as a charity dynamo, or as an educator. You have your own contribution to bring to our society and to the wider living environment. Bring as much as you can, but above all else, offer love that enables those around you to flourish. Let's pray together. God of love, thank you for those stories of other people who can lift our hearts with hope and encouragement. Sometimes we doubt our own ability to be one of those inspiring people. Yet your hand reaches out to us in Jesus, helping us up to a place where we can offer a helping hand ourselves. Thank you for that, for believing in us and calling us to follow you in your mission of loving service. Amen. God bless you, and thank you for being with me today.